Welcome to CodeReamer. This is our second part of Java tutorials, so let's get started. In this topic, we will be making some customizations of NetBeans IDE. If you have not watched our previous video in which we have downloaded the NetBeans IDE and install it on Windows, so make sure you go back there and install it and let's get started. So this is our progress so far, that we will be covering these 5 major parts in this whole tutorial. So we are on the first one. We are learning some basics, installing some introductions and some other basic things. As we go forward, we will learn these things: OOP, database, data structure, GUI, and some other things as well. So let's begin. So now I am on the desktop, and as when we install the NetBeans, a shortcut to NetBeans should be on the desktop. So double click and it will open it. Make sure you like my video, comment it out by providing the feedback, and subscribe to the channel. So as my NetBeans IDE is now open, so first of all we'll create a project. You can create project by going into this file menu and click new project, or you can simply click click this icon of new project and it will pop up some window, and from that categories choose Java, and from projects choose Java application and click next. Now name the project, I would say lecture 1, and click finish, and my first Java project with the name lecture 1 will be created. So it is taking some time. So as the project is created, you can see from that left panel, these are all the files that this project contains, and the main file where the program will run is open automatically. Now from this interface you can see there are 4 panels around the whole NetBeans screen. You can drag all of them to manage whatever position for each panel you like, and you can also go to different pages if you want when you have multiple files. Now let's run this project by typing something. So I will print out hello code beamer, and if I can go from this run file, it will also run the file. I can right click on this and click run, it will also run the file, or I can simply click this button, play button, that will also run the project, or I will click F6 shortcut F6 and it will also run the project. Make sure you have selected the correct project here so that it will run that project. So you can see hello code reamer is printed, so that means our NetBeans IDE that we installed previously is working perfectly. And now let's do our some customization so that we can write the code better. So these are simple options that are usually came with every software, where you can open some project, create some new projects, and some basic stuff. So by the way, if you changed your panel, you can also change this position and take it here, and sometime it happens that it is difficult to get back to the original position. So there is a very good option here to reset the window, and it will automatically reopen the NetBeans with the default positions of the panel. So, and if you want to get any help updates, check for updates, and if there is any update, so it will check it first of all, and if there is any update, we will let you know, or otherwise it will say that your updates are the NetBeans ID is up to date. So the next and the most of crucial and important thing about the tools is you go to the tools and click option, and here you can see multiple options. For our concern, we will go to the editor, and you can see general things and folding, and as we are developing Java, so we will select Java, and you can see that we can fold imports and string from resources. I mean to say these foldings. When you click on this it actually folds the code between that particular block of code. So it helps when there is huge files. And next we will go to the formatting, and this is basically Java indentation, that how many space will come after, let's suppose, this function. When we move to the next line, there are four spaces, you can see from that PUBL, and there are four spaces here. And similarly you can manage them to that how many spaces should be there or how many things. And another important thing is this, and this feature I like the most, that we will make these and these checkboxes true, so that whenever we type anything, the Java will NetBeans IDE will provide us with some option that either you want to do this or either you want to do this. This makes the code very fluent while coding, and it also, there is a second option, subword completion, that completes the word automatically. And you can also create sample codes and name them by abbreviation them. For example, when we click on new, and we can click let's suppose we have a template code of writing to a txt file or any other file, so you can name that file, and whenever you type that abbreviation on the Java file and click tab, so that code will appear. So if we will see it as well, and there is multiple things that we can do. And one of the most important was the editor and these some of these options. And the second is here you can select the themes. You can see its color are changing. When we select earth, it gives us Android Studio look. You can select the default NetBeans IDE and these dark themes as well. So I prefer with the basic one. And now our customization and the setting up is completed, so just click apply, and it will automatically save the result and click OK. Now this is our end of our lecture today, in which we have customized our NetBeans IDE so that we will work uh, better when we are writing big codes. So make sure you like the video, subscribe the channel, and comment down any feedback you get. And make sure you watch the next video, which is about Java main class static function, the main function in which we were running this hello code code.